Hiya folks, how's it going? My name is Lexi and I really love tabletop role-playing games. So much so that we sit down together once a week every week and we review one here together at the gaming table. I try to do these videos efficiently, between 5 to 10 minutes so we can find our next game. If the concept of that intrigues you, then you should subscribe and keep watching this video. If you'd like to do something extra special to help out the channel, there is a link in the description box to my Ko-Fi page where you can donate to the channel. All donations go straight back into the running costs of the channel and it is so appreciated. I like to put a little thank you card at the end of my videos just to thank everyone who's donated in the previous month. If you do decide to make a donation, please let me know if there's a name or nickname, or if you'd like to be anonymous, that I can put down to thank you for your help in making today's episode possible. Of course, you don't have to make a donation if you're not in a position to, or if you don't want to. I just really do appreciate having your company here. It's nice to be able to talk with people who love tabletop games as much as I do. Today we're taking a look at a game that I backed on a Kickstarter a while ago. It arrived and I was kind of just looking for a good opportunity to talk about it, so I've decided that's today. From Jack Dixon and the Pocket Workshop, this is One Honk Too Furious, a Goose-Based TTRPG. This is a game about troublemaking geese. These geese will live in a village, which is a very sensible place for a goose to live, of course. What your particular village looks like is going to be up to the goose master of your game. There are a page of prompts included in the manual for details that can enhance or give a bit of flavor to your home. These might be interesting personalities, but mostly it's cool locations that I think would be great places for adventures to take place. I think it is kind of key that the game takes place in a village. I just don't see geese getting to have nearly as much fun in a big city. It also really does help with the game's kind of quaint and silly tone that it takes place in a quiet village. If you're not sure where to start your game with this concept, there are actually 2 pre-written adventures that are included in this base manual. One of them is geese fighting off human expansion to harm their pond, and the other one is a classic jailbreak, getting a very important goose out of entrapment. The other prompt is a classic prison break, where you have to help a very important goose get out of trouble. If you would like more pre-written content for the game, there are some more pre-written adventures available for this system. Each goose has a score in these 4 attributes: heroic, observant, nimble, and chaotic. When it is time for a goose to act and everything is on the line, they need to look at their score in the relevant attribute and then roll the number of d6 that corresponds. The higher the number, the more d6 you roll. Once a player has rolled their pool of dice, they just look for the highest die roll. Once all the dice have been rolled, the player selects out the die that rolled the highest. 1 to 3, not very good. A 4 to 5, perhaps a mixed success with a consequence, and a 6 is successful. If you happen to roll more than 1, even better. If potentially though the roll has a bunch of 1s in it, that can perhaps lead to some bad luck, which can complicate the events coming. If needed, the geese can bound together and their players can roll a bunch of dice all together for a group roll. In these group rolls, the most important thing is that you get the most successes as possible. Something that a gaggle of geese should keep their eyes on is a danger level. This danger level represents how much notice the group has attracted. This level indicates how much notice humans have taken of the geese. If you keep it down below 0, easy breezy, it's just an ordinary day. But if it gets really high, there's a chance that the geese could be busted and chased out of town by the frustrated human. Making a character is pretty fun and quick in this system. You choose a type of geese, which tells you how to arrange their scores. Then you choose a couple of things like attributes and names. Then you need to choose things like a little perk and maybe a fun name. If you find though that you want to start playing straight away and you don't want to even make a character, the manual comes with some pre-written characters, so you could sit down and start playing this game with a group pretty much as soon as you're at the table. These pre-written geese have some amazing names. Sir Honcelot, the Great Honkdini, Ludwig van Beethoven, and Goosenova. I love the art of this game. It really captures the high energy madcap atmosphere of geese causing trouble. The art often exaggerates the body language of birds and the odd human alike, so you really get the tone across. The covers of the manual also imitate a particular well-known game's art style, which I think is a fun little wink. If you are looking for a simple system that's going to have a lot of silly fun, might I suggest you check out HONK. I don't think this particular system is designed for long campaigns, but what you're in for with HONK is a heap of madcap fun. I think this game thrives in short campaigns or single session adventures, potentially ones that you can string along back to back. I think with the pre-written characters and the pre-written adventures, it's going to be super easy to hit the ground running and play this game as soon as you get it in your hands. I got my copy by backing the project on Kickstarter. I haven't seen a price for a physical copy at a retail location as of making this episode. I hope that it has the opportunity to either go to a print on demand or for it to have another print run. I would really love for this game to be able to get into more people's hands. I always think it's a bit of a shame if a game gets a successful Kickstarter and then I guess we don't see it again. I'd hate for that to happen to HONK. It's just way too fun. So, would you want to play a silly troublemaking goose? Have you backed anything on Kickstarter lately that you're excited about? Let me know in the comments section down below this video. While you're there, if you decide that you know someone who would enjoy this video, you could perhaps share it with them. Maybe you would like to like the video. If you would like to keep up with the gaming table, you can subscribe and turn on notifications. That way YouTube is supposed to tell you when I've next uploaded. I do super appreciate all the interaction that you folks do with my videos. It just helps them get a bit more notice on the wild sea of the algorithm. If you would like to make an extra special contribution to the channel, you can donate using the link to my Ko-Fi page, which I will have in the description box down below. All donations go straight back to the channel, so it's a huge help. If you do choose to donate, please let me know if you'd like to be anonymous or if there's a nickname. I'd like to make a little thank you card sort of thing that I put at the end of my videos just to acknowledge everyone who has donated. Of course, you don't have to make a donation if you don't want to. I just super appreciate having you all here with me and discussing games. I want to thank you all again for watching and discussing HONK with me. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you next time at the gaming table. Bye!